What's up, guys? Today I beat Tantrum, which is an easy extreme by DanZmeN and more, and I dropped it like a year ago. So here is the completion clip. Mine's not
I wanna
though.
kick Snowdrift out of my top 15.
Bro, I'm about to kick
Sugarfugu
Bloodbath out of my
accepted
top
before
15. I'm
Thanatos.
crying.
Dude, Sugarfugu accepted before Artificial Scent,
wow.
Misfire, Wasseretta, but that makes sense because of raw footage. Even though that raw footage is like 20 minutes only. Headlock and a Thanatos. Can they accept my Thanatos record? I would love my Thanatos record to be accepted, bro.
Go.
Don't
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
I don't know how I didn't die to the ending. The ending is actually impossible. Okay. GG, guys.
How did you not die in 98, bro? That's insane.
I don't know. I know a guy who died there 11 times, so. And he put it in his title. Like, that's just like, I would just take that to the grave, bro. I can't lie. Welcome to Tantrum, the most song-carried level in the entire game. So it's safe to say that Tantrum does not place even close to my top 30. So no placement change log there. It doesn't push anything out. It's one of the easiest extremes I've beaten. But it's a level I picked up around a year ago. I did a YouTube poll sometime after dropping Bloodbath for like a couple months to like decide what level to play next. And Tantrum was one of those, and I actually won the poll. So I started playing it, but you know, obviously dropped it, classic. But I ended up beating two other extremes in that time instead. Either way, I gave the gameplay of this level a 6 out of 10. Tantrum starts off with a really interesting ball part I don't really enjoy that much, but more importantly, the robot after it and like the cube is probably one of the worst parts of the entire level. It just never got consistent, especially the first robot click. That click just like actually rocked me to my core. But once you get past that, it's pretty free. You got the DanZmeN part, and you know, we know how DanZmeN is, but there's just a bunch of like, I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like stock gameplay. Eventually you get into this rainbow part that has like UFOs and all this like random BS. This part's really awkward. I think the like hitboxes in this part just really don't make any sense. And the way the waves are structured just kind of makes it annoying, especially with move triggers layering on top. Then after some like more random like stock gameplay, you get into the calmer section with the duel. And this duel is actually like really fun, bro. I love this duel. I did die there once. That was my worst fail. But that like straight fly with the 5 ball clicks is one of the most satisfying things I've ever played in this game, genuinely. After you get to this part, there's some free stuff, and then you get into this really interesting and unique slow part. Kind of like reminds me of Wild Rose, but it's like more cool because it has like bounciness and stuff. I love this part. I think it's really atmospheric. The song like quiets down. It's really cool. It's not that fun to play though, because it's just like clenching your teeth until you actually have to click, and then, you know, having a 50% chance to pass it. But I didn't die to these impossible clicks. And then, you know, you got the ending, which is like the ship, and then the impossible wave, which I fluked. But yeah, the gameplay in this level is overall just like kind of mid. It's on and off. It has some really good parts, really bad parts, but 6 out of 10 fits that pretty well. For the Deco, it's also just pretty inconsistent. Like there are some really cool looking parts, like the UFO part, not the actual game mode UFO, but like the rainbow part with the UFO in the background. That part looks awesome. As I said, the part with the cube at the slow ending, that part's really cool too. But then there's other parts that are so incredibly boring and nothing. Like I really don't like DanZmeN part because, you know. But then we have the song, which I gave a 10 out of 10 because oh my gosh, this song is so good. It's probably not my favorite song in a level. That would probably have to go to Concave Memories because Aura by Creo is just so good. Followed up by X84 before. But either way, this song is incredible. This song is so vibey and so chill at the same time. It's just perfect. I just really wish that this weird, odd mega collab wasn't what's representing it. I don't know, bro. If you're a creator and you're seeing this, bro, make a level to this song and make it like actually sick. I feel like that would be one of the like best levels ever. I would beat it unless it's like top 50. But yeah, I really like this song and I think it completely carries this entire level. So the overall rating of this level was a 6.70 out of 10. You can laugh all you want, but that's how the numbers rolled out. And for enjoyment, I gave it an 84 out of 100, which is pretty high because honestly, you know, it's easy. It's hard to have a bad time with an easy extreme unless you're playing Sunburn. But I only died past the duel like twice, I think. I think the first time I just completely forgot to play it, and then the second time I just died from a skill issue. Fun fact, I beat this level with completely wrong music sync, and it's like kind of music sync based for some of the parts. So I'm really surprised. I was playing a level called Infinite Chaos, which has a weird music sync bug. So I had my offset to 125 milliseconds and I forgot to turn it off before playing again. So I beat the level with completely wrong music, and that's why the recording may look a little bit odd. Overall, I would recommend this to someone high skill looking for a quick extreme completion while listening to a banger song, but do not play this as your first extreme. If you're looking for a first extreme, there are so much better options out there. You can play the classics like Accu and Cataclysm, although I wouldn't recommend those as much, but you could play something like Crowd Control, Allegiance, Napalm, something cool, you know. But don't play Tantrum. It's not worth your time. This is definitely a level reserved for quick completions. Let's just say you don't want to spend a bunch of time on this level because it's not that fun. Now that I've finally like actually caught up on my videos, by the way, I beat this like 9 days ago. Now that I'm caught up, I can finally like talk about what I'm doing now. So I've gone through, dropped a couple levels in the past week. It's not been good, but I am currently going for a level called Astrion, which is made by Filk, same dude who made Ecstasy, if you know that, like the Moment level. Same dude who made Axiomasterism. So pretty good gameplay in that one. It's like kind of just like Zoggy slop. I love it. So I'm working on that right now. Finished learning it yesterday. I've been doing some runs, but expect that because that's going to be my next completion. But that's going to be it for this video. Drop a like if you think Tantrum's song is fire, and hit that sub button so I can hit 2K before the end of the year. Help me get there. See you guys in the next one. Peace.